I think when you slow down to speed up and you care for those people that are directly in your lives at that given moment, then that's truly when and where magic happens.
This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good afternoon, Asleigh Blatt. Previously, episode 1757 of the 12-Minute Convos podcast. It's been just 2 years, 3 months, 2 days, 23 hours, and 15 minutes since we last recorded that conversation. That was then, this is now. Asleigh, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good.
Wow,
Thank you.
amazing stuff the last time we spoke. You were helping celebrities get rich. What's the update? How have things evolved?
Well, I'm still in a similar line of work. I like to say that I help create additional income streams for celebrities and experienced entrepreneurs.
Ooh.
And so how things have evolved is that I'm not just working with celebrities, and really once business owners started to hear about the work that we're doing, who doesn't want additional income streams? And we've really found a way to not only bring traditional business back into this crazy world that we're in, but we're really super focused on bringing out the core values of who we're working with, and really focused in on trying to help our business owners, help our celebrities, help give as much value as we possibly can. So yeah, a lot has evolved from that. It started with, it's about making money and working with the cool people. And now it's really just about trying to help in every legitimate situation possible.
That's interesting. So, was there an epiphany that occurred along the path, or was it the market screaming for the product in this type of format?
Definitely a combination. So, pivot where the marketplace is taking you. But I think that the marketplace is screaming for authenticity and real connections and being connected together again. And I think in the business world, everybody's working project to project to project, and everybody's working to get new customers and get new followers and to get more money, and where's your side hustle and all these different things. And that's just the world that we live in. And I personally will think that where we are today is that we're over that and we're done with that. They say slow down to speed up, right? What happens if we take care of our community? What if I actually take care of my customers to the nth degree, as much as I possibly can? You know what actually happens? Your customers are thrilled with you. They're connected with you. They want to stay with you. They want to recommend you. There's different ways to quote, make money and make a living and do all these neat things. You don't always have to hustle like that. And I think when you slow down to speed up and you care for those people that are directly in your lives at that given moment, then that's truly when and where magic happens.
You've uncovered something, haven't you? A life
Yeah.
purpose.
I'm super passionate about it. And I feel like everything that our world is saying to us today is that this is precisely what we need. And it's precisely of, helping the business owner, the customer, the client solve real problems, to get really actually connected with one another. And when you do those core things, it literally lifts everybody up.
I love what I saw on your website. Just to add, because I don't want you to pass over this, but I love what I saw with your core values. I'll run through them as quickly as I can, right? We do the right thing. We are thoughtful. We face what's hard. We work to help the greater good. We treat people as they are our friends. We take initiative in helping others around us. We are learners. We are enthusiastic. We care. We are in consistent pursuit of excellence and being remarkable. And there was a bonus in there. Time is limited. No douchebags allowed.
Yeah.
Which is really great, because right there speaks to everything that you are. It feels as though it's an organic transplantation, if you would, with your organization and who you are. Have you seen that to be one of the secrets? Of course, air quotes are here, right? One of the secrets to making your life's work purposeful.
I think really being in touch with what your core values are. I think owning who you are and what you will and won't do. Like no douchebags allowed, right? Like everybody laughs at that, but the truth of the matter is that there's gosh, I've just got one life to live. And my purpose, I believe, on this planet is to help families and to help business owners. And I believe that when you help the entrepreneur and the business owner, then you ultimately are helping secure families and helping them live better lives. And that is a big shift from, "Yeah, I'm helping celebrities get rich."
It
you
is,
know?
isn't it? Yeah. I
Yeah,
think it
it
was
sounds
there
kind of
though.
douchebaggy too, right? But I needed to go through it.
Well, again, sometimes we communicate, and this is what I love about what the podcast is becoming in terms of being an archive for the voice of humanity. Because one part of it is forgiving that version of yourself, but still understanding that it was important to create this version of yourself so you can get to listen and compare. But more so as well, it's really intriguing because yeah, it does feel a bit douchebag, right? But sometimes you need to communicate the way a person has to hear something to then get into it as well, right? So you
Yeah.
want to say your vegetables are good. Come on, children, more veggies. But sometimes you need to say it differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think when you own, just a major shift has happened is just in, owning of, and been a journey. Not gonna lie, it's still a journey. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just really owning like who and what I want, who I am, what I want to do and achieve, and then and what kind of impact that looks like. And, it's different for every person, and I totally and completely respect every last bit of that. I think the powerful shift comes is that when we own precisely who we are, we're allowed to have that much bigger of an impact.
It feels that way when we look back at your earliest childhood memory that you shared. There was a natural family scenario occurring where your family entrepreneurs, and there's the sale, the anniversary sale that you shared with us, and then the person comes in and you jump into this natural type action of not just selling but serving. And there's
Yeah.
a fine line between that, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah. It is, but, it's actually one of the things I think about too. I feel like everybody in today's society, especially like the younger folk, would really benefit from like having a retail sales job, you know?
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because you get to meet with people day to day, face to face, and whether or not you're selling them ice cream or books or snack food or, garbage bags like my Cuban did, you're relating to people, you're connecting with people, and you're learning how to like just be together as a community, help each other out. And I think you can learn that in a retail job.
I think it's a great idea as well. Again, it helps with the service part. Understanding though that there's this one life that you spoke about, is that something that's now in the forefront of your thoughts when you are planning your day, that it is possible that you could die today or tomorrow?
Oh, I don't think about me dying. No. I do believe in law of attraction and I do not want to attract that. But I do think about the impact. I have 2 daughters, and I want them to see that they can do and be anything they choose, and I believe that they can only do that if they watch their mother work at that every day of her life, my life. And I also think about, my upbringing and, it's from an entrepreneurial family and that had that crazy roller coaster ride where we were super successful and then we were super struggling. It's crazy. I feel like my life's purpose here and now is to help the families, to help the business owners, to help the entrepreneurs Not just go from project to project and hustle to hustle and all these different things, but instead to, slow down to speed up, do it right, think about what you're doing, help the person in front of you. And when you help that person, that exact person in front of you at this very moment, you're attracting a really incredible world.
Asleigh, you are amazing. Of course, your husband is in the mix there. How has he adapted to the evolved version of you?
How has he? That's a really great question. In my path, I have learned just how right he is. So this is how my husband is very successful in our community, and this is how he operates as well. It's taken me a little bit longer to learn his lessons, but it is absolutely take care of the person that is in front of you as absolute best as you can, and and from that you have no regrets, and you did things right, and the world is a better place because of you. And in business, people want to do work with you, right? So, like, what can you deny?
I love it.
So he's on board.
That's great. Well, actually, it's a grand opportunity, I tell you, to be able to call in and to check in and to, Asleigh, are you doing what you said you were going to be doing? But more so to know that you've not given up. It's both motivational and inspirational. So thank you for your service to humanity. In closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Oh, well, fantastic. I love to hear about what you're doing and that you're following up. And no, absolutely not. I will never give up. I'm evolving and growing, as is my business, as is, the community around us. So without a shadow of a doubt, you can check in a year or two, 5 years from now, and guess what? I'll continue to be evolving and continuing to give back to my community.
There
Thank
we
you
go.
for doing what you do.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Asleigh Blatt, folks. Again, a great pleasure. I treasure. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. This podcast is produced by Pod Edits. Visit podedits.com for professional podcast publishing.